Alexander Zverev, one of the most talented players on tour, still hasn't won a Grand Slam. And now, tennis legend Jimmy Connors has shared his honest thoughts on whether the German can finally get that elusive major. But with one warning, he's not getting any younger. Let's dive into what Connors had to say and how much time Zverev really has left. Zverev started 2025 looking like a man on a mission. He reached the Australian Open final, his first slam final in over a year, but ran straight into the Jannik Sinner brick wall. Sinner dominated that match, winning in straight sets and leaving Zverev heartbroken once again. And since then, things have been rough. Quarterfinal at Roland Garros, first round exit at Wimbledon, third round at the US Open, and just last week, another tough loss to Sinner in the Vienna final after leading by a set. So, Jimmy Connors, an 8-time Grand Slam champion, talked about Zverev's situation on his podcast Advantage Connors. And he kept it real. He said, he's ranked number 3. He's making a ton of dough. He's got 95% of everything he wants, but not a Grand Slam. To make that last little push, he's got to really put his mind to it and sacrifice a little bit more. And you can tell Connors respects Zverev. He actually believes Zverev can win a slam. But he's also saying, dude, it's now or never. Connors continued, he's beaten Alcaraz and Sinner. He's shown he can play with these guys. But when you hang up your racket one day, are you going to say, I made millions? I won a few tournaments, or are you going to say, I won a Grand Slam? And then came the line that really hit home. It's not like he's getting any younger. And these young guys, Alcaraz and Sinner, they're crawling up his back. His time has got to be now, because eventually those windows close. That's classic Connors blunt, but spot on. Let's look at the numbers, because they tell the story of missed chances. Zverev's played 39 majors, made 6 quarterfinals, 6 semifinals, and 3 finals. His closest moment, the 2020 US Open final against Dominic Thiem. Zverev, led by 2-0, served for the match. And then, it all slipped away. Thiem came back to win in 5 sets, and Zverev has been chasing that breakthrough ever since. He's 28 now, still in his prime, sure, but as Connors said, that window doesn't stay open forever. Sinner's only 24, 22. These guys are already stacking titles and confidence. If Zverev's ever going to win a slam, 2026 has to be the year. But before we even get to the Australian Open, Zverev's got one more mission, defending his Paris Masters title. And wow, the draw is brutal. Here's what his potential road looks like. 2R, Camilo Hugo Carabelli, ATP number 49. 3R, Alejandro Davidovich Fokina ATP, Lima Velasquez. QF Lorenzo Musetti, ATP number 8. SF Jannik Sinner, ATP number 2. F Carlos Alcaraz, ATP number 1. Yup, he might have to beat both Sinner and Alcaraz back-to-back just to defend his crown. That's no easy path. So, what do you think? Can Zverev finally break through and win that long-awaited Grand Slam, or has the window already started to close? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more weekly tennis content. Until next time, keep your eyes on the baseline, because tennis never sleeps.